my son started ninth grade this year, right? So I wanted to take my son on a little father-son trip before he started school. So we said we're gonna go to Orlando. Just me and him, the two of us, we're gonna go down to Orlando. And about 2 weeks before we was gonna go over the summertime, I thought, you know what, I'm being rude. I said, invite two of your friends with you, bring them on down, I'll take care of it. They can fly and they can stay with us. So my son invited two of his homeboys. We fly down to Orlando, right? So we're sitting there, and the first day we had Disney World tickets. So we go to Disney World. And so I'm walking around Disney World with three 14-year-old boys and me, right? Now keep in mind, my son's mixed, and the two kids he invited were black. So I'm walking around Disney World with three black kids and me, right? Why are we standing in line to get on one of the rides and somebody comes up behind me, taps me on my shoulder and was like, hey man, you an AAU coach? I was like, no. Why would you ask that? Oh, no. We're just trying to get on Harry Potter. He did not believe me. He was like, come on motherfucker, who you with? You in Midwest Elite? I was like, they play lacrosse. I tell you what though, after being in Orlando for 3-4 days with my son, we had a lot of father-son time, got to reconnect, and I got to know him a lot better right before he gets going to high school. When I got back home, I realized something about my son. I realized my son is not the brightest motherfucker in the world, man. Like, he ain't stupid. Don't get twisted. He ain't stupid. He just honest. I have never seen a kid as honest as my son in my life, right? Like, I've never seen a kid telling himself as much as my son tells on himself. Perfect example. End of school year last year, he's finishing up 8th grade. I'm the only one home. My son comes home from school, walks in the house, sees me laying on the couch, and he's like, hey, Dad, listen. If the teacher calls and said I cheated on the test, I didn't. I did not cheat, okay? Me and another guy exchanged answers, but we ain't cheat. He said it so smooth, I ain't catch it. I was like, okay, I'll let her know. Thanks for telling me, I appreciate that. It was about an hour later, I was like, I think that motherfucker cheated. So the next day, I'm taking him to school, right? I'm driving to school, I look over at him, I said, hey man, you know your teacher never called me? He was like, she ain't called. No, you just told on yourself, man. You don't tell on yourself, son, just cheat. I don't give a shit, okay? Shit, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, you know? I don't give a fuck how my son's passes, just pass. Shit, I cheated in high school. If you was in my class, it was a team effort. Believe that shit. I took Spanish for 3 years. I can't speak Spanish. I can count to 8. I don't know what fuck's after ocho. That shit gets weird. I go straight to once. I must have missed 9 and 10, you know? That's why I said when my son grows up, and he better not be no criminal, man. And if he is a criminal, he better be a solo criminal. I'm warning everybody in here. Don't commit no crimes with my son. Everybody's gonna get caught one day on accident, okay? I mean, my son's not a snitch, but he goes snitch on accident. He's just too honest. Cop pulls my son over. Oh, you know how fast she was going? We got cocaine in the trunk. How the fuck you tell him that? No, guys, you don't understand. If I volunteer the information, we get 2 years in prison, okay? If he finds on his own, we're gonna get 10 years of prison. I just saved us 8 years of prison time is what I did. Yeah, guys, 2 years ain't shit. We'll go work out, get our associates, and get out. Shit.